Hello everyone, it's Tails from Studio WyldFurr here, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a live stream with a new project that I'm working on. This is a brand new set of map tiles done in a completely new way as isometric map tiles. So this project will soon go up onto the Studio Project Library on Patreon, where subscribers can download it to experiment with. But I'll go through the bits and pieces that are in the test folder at the moment. So there are 4 folders. One is blank page layouts, one is stone floor tiles, one is stone wall tiles, and test props. Now the first folder, blank page layouts, there's an A1, A2, and A3 layout so that you can print posters of those size. So let's just start with the A2. So I'm just going to drag and drop that into Photoshop. Here we go, boom, there it is. So it's just a big grey background, and then we have over the top of it a grid. I'll just zoom in. So it's an isometric grid, so we can create isometric maps. Now, one thing that I'm doing with this set of map tiles, which is completely different to the other set, is that these are 300 dpi map tiles. So 300 dpi, that's generally the resolution you print. It's like 300 pixels per inch. That's generally a good size for print. So part of the idea is that you can use these maps to make virtual tabletop maps, as I do with the existing map tiles collection that I already make. But the higher resolution of these is that you get more detail. The isometric view means that you can get detail on the walls, and it's a whole new sort of 3D sort of look to everything. So let's start putting something together. So you want to use now the grid can be turned off and on, and it is, if you look in the folder, it is just a lot of lines. You know, all these are just lines. So let's just go back, because what you want to do is you want to turn it off when you go to print it. These are just so you can line things up. So let's go and start putting in some pieces. So we'll start with the walls. So like most of my other sets, it's all components, so you can build maps. So these are wall sections. So if I just grab this piece here, drag it on. Now this is a corner section. So I'll just go 100%. So as you can see, it's pretty good detail. So you'll want to put, when building a map, you'll want to put the tiles underneath your grid so that you can grab your piece, and you want to line it up so that the building edges match up to the edges of the grid. And as you can see down here, that the floor is matching up to the grid edges. So let me just move that into position. So there, about there looks right. So that's our corner of our room. So let's put in some walls down here. Let's just say there'd be a doorway here. So let's whack in a corner edge. Here we go. Now, positioning these is going to be important on the order of where they go. So for example, I want this wall to overlap the edge, because as you can see, each tile has a bit of the edge, a bit of the, like when I rendered these bricks, there's a corner here. So I kept part of that corner in the artwork so that when I go and put another one like this edge here, if I put it over the top of it, it looks like it belongs in position. So let's get this one in position. So it's just, you just sort of line it up by eye. That looks about right. So we've got our wall coming down here. Now let's put in some more floor, or maybe a bit more wall. Make this a square room. So grab a random piece of wall, doink. Come over, get in position. You don't have to be perfect, although I often try to be. Then another piece of wall. This set is brand new. Like I've only just made it. This is me trying it out for the first time as well. So there's a bit of wall coming along. And so let's add in some floor here. So we'll go to our floor tiles. So stone floor wall tiles. And we'll just grab this one. So once again, you know, position your layers is very important, because if this ends up being, say, down here, you can see now it's actually behind those ones. So you want this to be in front of those. So let's put it back in front and then put it into position. Dunk. Grab the next one. Same thing. So put it over this side. So I hope everybody's doing alright. It's a balmy, what is it today? 36 degrees and 80% humidity here. Yeehaw! I'm cooking in my own juices. Okay, next floor tile. Pop this one here. This one. Here. There we go. This one. Put it here. So this could be like a hallway coming through. Donk. So this is where placement gets to be important again. So this one's in front of that one, but I want this one here in front of that one. So let me just change the layer on that. There we go. That belongs there. Then we need another two. One to quickly fill this spot. There we go. And then one to fill the next spot. And hey presto, there it is. So there's a quick little room that I made. Now if I turn the grid off, and if I zoom out a little bit, there's our isometric room. Quickly put together. Got the walls coming through. Now, part of the idea is that you could also go and put props on there. So let's say we've got there's a table in the corner. Table just there. There's another beer table just there. Let's just say there's a guy. He's just walked into the room. And that's how. So this has got very small amount of parts, because obviously I've only just sort of came up with this idea. But yeah, have a play around with the tile set. Let me know what you think, and I'll look at building some more pieces and maybe release it back in a little while. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if you want access to this, all of my Patreon members get access to my experimental stuff. So yeah, jump on, download the pack, have a little bit of an experiment, and let me know what you think. Thank you very much.